I am making great progress on my chaos sock. I am through the heel, but I want to back up and talk about this beautiful elastic cast-on. My favorite cast-on for socks is the German twist cast-on, which is a variation of a long-tail cast-on. This is how you do it. Ball end of the yarn goes over your forefinger and the tail end goes over your thumb. If you're already familiar with the long-tail cast-on, you'll recognize this as the slingshot position. I like to start this cast-on with a twist start, and then I just take my needle and I bring it down. Now I have two loops of yarn. I have a loop of yarn coming off my thumb, and there's a loop of yarn coming off my forefinger. So to do the cast on, I bring the needle underneath the loop of yarn coming off my thumb. I then take my needle, I bring it down through the center of the loop. Now you can see I've got this like figure eight. There's just a little tiny loop at the top of it by the needle and a bigger loop off my thumb. I then take my needle and I bring it over to the right side of that nearest thread coming off my forefinger. Grab it with my needle. Now here's the tricky bit. I take my thumb and I turn it down, and that's going to open up the loop further so I can draw the yarn through that loop of yarn just like a normal long tail cast on. There's a lot going on there, so let me show it to you again. Take my needle, I bring it down and to the right, I bring the needle underneath the loop of yarn on my thumb, I bring it back over and down through the center of that loop, creating a figure eight. I then take my needle and I bring it over to the right side of the yarn coming off my forefinger, grab it, turn my thumb down, bring the yarn through that loop, and tighten down. I absolutely love this cast on. It's fast and sturdy, just like a long tail cast on, but even more elastic. However, there is one thing. Because this is an LTC at the end of the day, you do have to estimate a tail. But no worries, I have a whole video with my favorite methods for estimating tails for a long tail cast on. I will link that into this video. And of course, make sure to give this a like, share, and subscribe so you never miss another 2-minute guide to knitting.